This is a general reading for the collective of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not a date or time specific reading. Whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. You can be here as a cross watcher for a Pisces, and regardless of whether you're here as the Pisces or a cross watcher, remember you may need to flip the energies around because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. I'm just drawing off everybody's energy. Okay, so I'll remind you of that when I pull the spread. We do have the, what do we have? We have the full moon coming up in Sagittarius. It's the full moon, right? Let me make sure I'm speaking right here. Yeah, full moon in Sagittarius on June 3rd. Actually, it'll be June 4th for a few people because it's happening just before midnight on June 3rd. So check your local listings. I'll be doing a special reading for that in the next day or two. All right, here we go. Pulling from angels and ancestors to activate the reading. Just to let you know, Pisces, many of you have been asking, private readings are available again. There's a link in the description box below this video and every video since the beginning of May. That would take you to my booking page so you can look at it and read all about it. And there are a few spots available. So you do have to flip ahead to the month of June, though, to see those openings, okay? All right, here we go. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. So it's basically a message that's telling you you're being protected. You don't need to protect and defend yourself. Erecting any walls or right, that shield, Wonder Woman. You can drop it because you are being protected. That's a lovely message as we head into the new month of June. And we have some nice energies coming in the cosmos coming up, so that's good. Jupiter just is connected right now with the North Node. That conjunction is very rare, and it's happening now. It started on the 30th and will be with us to the 3rd of June. Lots of good blessings in terms of the directions we are headed, so keep that in mind. Oh my, yes, beautiful. So I'm doing the split soulmate spread where I look at you individually. I'll pull you together later on, but it helps to kind of see your each individual experience, past, present, future of this connection. I set the intention that this side of the spread is for the sign I'm reading for or about, which in this case is Pisces, and that this would be Pisces divine counterpart. That's what I meant when it can come through reversed. So if you identify with this side, whether you're the Pisces or a cross watcher, it's fine because it's a general reading. So just wanted to make that clear. So looking over here, we have your person stepping up in the energy of the Nine of Cups. There's some emotional self-satisfaction here. This person is feeling pretty content. It is a card of wish fulfillment. Things feel like maybe things are looking up for this person. Their present experience of this connection, they're showing energy of the King of Swords, and it feels like a return to them feeling more on top of the situation, because in the past they've been on this very solitary journey, and in the future they'll be choosing the path forward. So I love seeing them arrive back almost where they were when things kind of went in separate directions for the two of you, if that makes sense. This is someone who operates from a sense of honor and integrity. The highest vibration of the King of Swords is really beautiful. You kind of see these people in fields like law enforcement, the military, the legal system, right? They tend to work towards codes, standards and codes, or causes higher than themselves. So a lot of integrity here with the King of Swords. And he's also the strategist of the tarot. So definitely a thinking person. But I like that. There feels like this person has kind of gotten back to themselves. So that feels good. And then in the future, as I said, they will be contemplating and choosing the path forward, you're showing up here with the beautiful energy of the 10 of Cups. So we take the 9, we add a lot of love and beauty to it. We get the 10 of Cups. I think this is great. This is you in consideration of that happily ever after energy of comfort, of bliss, of emotional completion and fulfillment. And yet your present experience of this connection is kind of like stick a pin in it. Something's on hold here. I don't think it's stagnant. I think it's on hold. It's like you're pressing pause. And this is Pisces energy. It's Neptune, actually, which is the planet that rules Pisces. In the past, maybe you've done some reflection on this connection. Some healing may have been needed, especially when this person went their own way. I feel whoever is on this side had a solitary journey, and maybe there was some healing required as you reflected upon that separation. And then in the near future, wow, King of Wands. So your person may be choosing the path of finally going after what they want, really claiming the connection. I love the 2 kings. That's nice. So let's go ahead and look at the 9 of Cups. Sorry for the dark, dismal energy here, the lighting. We've got storm clouds and rain. Oh, yes, look, our King of Swords. Wish fulfilled would be smooth sailing to the 10 of Cups. Totally beautifully mirrored energy between the 2 of you. And like I said, coming from this higher vibration, they're back to their old self. That's just how it's coming through. I feel this person is getting back to their own self and really moving beyond a lot of the tumult and turbulence of the past that set them on their solitary journey for some time. Let's see that. I've got some blinking light issues here. I hope I don't lose power. Okay, so yeah, they shut down a bit. They were moving away from something, and it was really something very stressful and burdensome. I don't think it was about moving away from you. I feel like this person just had to get away from something that was just more than they could handle, more than they could bear, right? With the 10 of Wands underneath an unconscious awareness. And I feel it set them on a solitary journey. Regardless of their feelings for you, this is someone who had to get away from something that was a destructive force in their life, something heavy and burdensome that required them to kind of shut down their energy. I don't feel that they closed themselves off to you per se. That's not what I'm getting. What I'm getting is I've got to hold tight to myself here. I have to kind of hunker down and quietly move about my business and move away from something that is very challenging and burdensome. But now they're emerging back to their old self. That's all I keep thinking is they're back to their old self. Yeah. Look at this, guys. And they're working their way back to you. The love of their life. I love the Ace of Cups there and the 2 of Pentacles. That energy of this gift, this connection being a gift. And that's something that they have to work toward. They have to focus on it. But that's not coming from the top of the deck. That's from underneath. So for those who are new, welcome. When I'm pulling from the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at, I'm tapping into energy that's behind the scenes or in unconscious awareness or bubbling up in the psyche somehow. So they know some things have to be worked through. And they may be even strategizing that at this moment with that King of Swords, part of the energy of the King of Swords, like I said, is he's the strategist of the tarot. So 2 of Wands in the future. Yes. Restoring the balance, coming back in, a triumphant homecoming, choosing that path, all the happiness and joy of the sun. Wow. This feels like this person will be returning to you. I'm feeling that that's the path they're choosing. Right now, they're sort of strategizing, holding the beautiful energy in their mind, right? King of Swords. And yet I feel in the future they will be actually putting action behind it, restoring the balance, bringing in harmony. Oh, wow. Can you hear that thunder rolling in the background? Yeah, it looks nice. Lots of happiness here and joy. But it feels to me like this is someone who is back on solid ground. Like they're back to their old self. 10 of Cups. 9 of Cups. We had the 9 with the 10. Now we have the 10 with the 9. Yeah, the 10 of Cups would be a wish fulfilled. And we have the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. You can't make it up, guys. This is a very mirrored energy coming through. And you also get the 2 of Wands as well. So, yeah, you're walking the same path. You're walking the same path. It's unfolding, even though you may be in separation. It's like you're leading parallel lives. And at some point, those lines and lives will converge. And I feel you're being very practical about it. Queen of Swords, you're kind of sort of like, yep, this is happening. This is a thing. This is unfolding. It's like you feel it in your bones, so there's no drama mama, right? The Queen of Swords is nice, cool, calm, collected, practical. I feel like it's unfolding. You're both, you're walking these parallel lives. It's really beautiful to see. I'm curious about the Hangman, but we'll get there in a second. The 4 of Swords in the past. 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there was definitely some sorrow and heartache that required some healing. Maybe this person moving forward on their own path for the time that they needed to be walking it by themselves. Maybe that kind of impacted your vision of the future. 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, it could have shifted the balance of stability. You know, whatever trajectory you were on within this connection kind of got put on a back burner and left a lot of, I'm not going to say total devastation, but it feels like it was a very sad time. Like there's sorrow, sadness here, something that you felt was lost to you with regard to looking down the road. And it did require some healing, and it did require some deep reflection, you know, sort of reviewing it almost in a play-by-play so you could go back to that energy and reclaim some of your, you know, your brokenheartedness. So I know that was more of a solitary time for you as well, because it feels to me like this person went in one direction and you were left where you were. That's just how it's coming through. It could be different for some of you. It's a general, not a personal. And I just feel like, you know, in that sense of the loss, right? Something going away that you had looked to the future, looked toward the future with this person. And that became something unresolved. So now there's a change. There's a shift in both of you. Let's look at the Hanged Man. Strength, 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords. So in your unconscious awareness with this 7 of Swords, it's sort of almost like you have to gain some trust in this waiting. The Hanged Man is coming through as a delay. I'm not saying it's stagnant because I feel some movement for both of you, but it feels like a delay. And it's something you kind of have to surrender to and overcome whatever flies through your mind about it. Could it be about third party, right? Where do we go when we've got a delay, when we have to press pause, or when someone else presses it for us? We have to overcome where the mind wants to go, which, you know, is to, can I trust this person? I'm seeing that 3 of Cups as something joyful. that if you can surrender to this and overcome what your unconscious awareness, where it wants to take you, which is into some lower vibrational energy of, is this person avoiding me? Is this person not being honest with me? Is this person, right? Are they not trustworthy? Wherever your mind goes, and this is unconscious awareness, remember, I feel like you have to surrender to the timing of it, to the fact that you're in kind of a little bit of a lull. There's a stopgap built in here for a purpose. It's serving a purpose. Whenever the Hanged Man shows up, you're waiting for some enlightenment. So I'm seeing the Strength card as reminding you of that fact, that you're kind of in this together, and you'll overcome this period of like a temporary standstill, and then you'll have your joyful connection, reconnection. Don't let your mind go places that it doesn't belong going, because there's no evidence of it. And then we have the King of Wands going forward. Yes. Oh my goodness. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. So I do feel like this person, you're kind of manifesting them coming in, coming towards you with total certainty, clarity, the aha moment, that moment of it's you, that Ace of Swords, where the King of Wands shows up and says, yeah, it's you. I see it clearly now. And I feel like you're manifesting it, going down the road. They're coming in no matter what, but the way they come in is something that you're really putting a lot of energy into. And underneath is the Page of Wands, which is sweet to me, because that means that in your unconscious awareness, you're just ready for the reigniting, right? Like the strike of the matchbook cover, and just getting the passion back, and the good news, and the optimism, and the flirtation, and the repartee, and just the good energy that you share when you're in each other's presence. So I feel like that Ace of Swords is what you're really manifesting, is this person's awareness, and therefore their certainty that a connection with you is what they want going forward. So please do not let your mind play tricks on you. Don't go to low vibrational places. If you're there right now, heed that warning, because the universe, the universe wants to give us what we want, but it's super literal, and it responds to the dominant energy. And if the dominant energy is, I don't think I can trust this person, Spirit's going to give you, the universe is going to give you something to question, something to not trust. Does that make sense? Because it's super literal. And so it's the dominant energy that the universe is responding to. So make it be positive, make it be uplifting, make it be joyful, because that's what I see unfolding. So before I give you the astrology that showed up in the cards, I'm going to continue this reading. If it's speaking to you, I'm just going to push these cards up on the deck, up on the desk, and I'm going to pull the two of you together. So what will it look like when you're in union? What strengths, what challenges, what opportunities will be there? Messages to and from each other, a message from Spirit of the Universe coming in with some guidance, direction, a warning if necessary. Hidden energies, what's going on behind the scenes with your person that you don't know but might want to. And then the outcome position, what might unfold going forward for the connection. And I'll close out with some more oracle. So the link is in the first sentence in the description box below this video that will take you to that extended. But here's who showed up. King of Swords is out twice. That's Aquarian energy. Hermit is Virgo. The Chariot is Cancerian energy. Justice here is Libra. The Sun is the Sun, which rules Leo. On this side, we have the Queen of Swords, which is Libra. So we got some Libra energy here. Hanged Man is Neptune, which rules Pisces. The Strength card is more Leo, as is the King of Wands. So we have Leo here 3 times. Actually 4, because the Page of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have Mercury here in the Magician, which rules Virgo and Gemini. That's what I have for you. The link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.